Welcome back to Indiana News Desk. I'm Joe Wren. Nearly 1 in 3 births in Indiana and nationally is a cesarean section. Recent statistics from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention show cesarean sections in Indiana at 38 weeks of pregnancy have dropped nearly 6% the last few years, but they've also increased by about the same amount at 39 weeks. Gretchen Frazee reports on what those numbers mean for mothers and their babies.
When Bloomington resident Rose Stewart had her first child, it wasn't easy.
My first pregnancy with my son actually was a bit of a complicated pregnancy. I ended up on bed rest for several weeks.
42 weeks into her pregnancy, Stewart finally went into labor with her son. But after 12 hours, doctors started to get worried. So she and her doctor decided to proceed with a C-section. Finally, her son Ben was born, but not without complications.
Immediately after my C-section, I ended up developing a fever, and we ended up both on IV antibiotics. And so we were in the hospital for almost a week after my C-section. And when I got home, I would say it took a good 6 weeks before I felt back to normal.
So when she became pregnant again, Stewart had to decide whether to have another C-section or opt for a vaginal birth after cesarean. Stewart says she studied the risks and ultimately decided she wanted a vaginal birth. That did not sit well with her doctor or some of her family members.
I got a lot of support up until about 38 weeks. And then I think a lot of my friends and family were kind of wondering, why I wouldn't just opt to do an elective C-section. It was right around the holidays. My due date was actually Christmas Day. And so I think, there was a lot of people sort of questioning our decision. And my care providers were supportive up until after I passed my due date. And then I did get a little bit of resistance from them.
Dr. Brian Cook was on call at Bloomington Hospital when Stewart went into labor. He was supportive of her choice, and without complication, she delivered a healthy baby girl.
It was just, I was thrilled with the final outcome.
And your recovery?
My recovery was 10 times better.
Stewart's struggle represents a larger trend. Beginning in the 1970s, doctors and health professionals began adopting a once a cesarean, always a cesarean mentality. Their recommendations were based on the risks involved with a vaginal birth. Some, like uterine rupture, were life-threatening. Then, a few years ago, several hospitals around Indiana, including this one, started changing their policies on C-sections. Research indicated vaginal birth after cesarean did not pose as much risk as previously thought. And cesareans hold their own set of risks, including potential damage to organs and possible infection in both the mother and the baby.
A lot of the repeat cesarean sections that are being scheduled are now being scheduled for after 39 weeks. And so it's taking the same deliveries and just moving them back a week or so.
That gives babies more time to develop in the womb, but it hasn't dropped the C-section rate overall. One reason for that could be the role of health insurance. In the 1980s and 90s, some insurance companies wouldn't cover vaginal births after cesarean sections, effectively dictating what kind of delivery doctors performed. Dr. Cook says since he started practicing around 20 years ago, he's never felt that pressure from insurance companies. But insurance can still play a role. Indiana Perinatal Network Executive Director Larry Humbert says insurance companies reimburse C-sections at a higher rate than vaginal births, and that provides doctors with a financial incentive to perform a C-section. But he says that doesn't translate to lower costs for the patient when it comes to both medical bills and insurance premiums.
You look at from a medical complication standpoint for both the mom and the baby. If you look at it from a health cost standpoint, either short-term or long-term, I think it is absolutely something that we need to make sure that when it's done, it really does need to be done for medically appropriate reasons.
Back at her home, Stewart watches her 4-year-old son Ben read a book to her 6-month-old daughter Riley. She says when it comes down to it, women need to be well informed about all their options and then be allowed to make the choice for themselves.